Hello. And welcome to Spoiler Alert, where I tell you how something was that isn't yet. This week we're looking at Assassin's Creed Unity, if you couldn't guess, part of a video game series sponsored by Ancestry.com. Like its predecessors, in Unity there are two plots, one in which you play your dashingly heroic ancestor, and one in which you don't care. In the plot you bought the game for, you play as Arno Dorian, a young assassin brought up in a family of Templars. When his adopted father is killed, he joins the assassins to try to figure out who done it, which is sort of like joining up with McDonald's to try to figure out who killed your pet cow. It's probably the people you just teamed up with. But no, it turns out Daddy was the victim of infighting, which will lead Arno on a quest to discover the true power behind the French Revolution. Which, guess what? It's the Templars, the force behind everything bad to happen in history ever, apparently. Another big part of the story is Arno's love interest and walking Westermark printable, Elise. Like Beethoven, you do a lot for Elise, including saving her from the noose a la Will Turner and screwing her up psychosexually for years to come. Still, love conquers all, and they overcome their allegiances to be together. Because this game wasn't Les Mis enough already. This forbidden romance is one reason the game is called Unity. The other is the new co-op mode in which you and a few friends can play side by side. From different TVs on different systems in different houses. So yeah, Unity. But since this is the new generation, Ubisoft has implemented a few new gameplay features, including armor that actually affects your stealth, because in previous games you could wear magically silent plate mail. You can also customize your assassin skills now, to give killing that personal touch. Which, as far as I can tell, violates the Assassin's Creed. It's not supposed to be personal. Unity also introduces crime-solving side quests for when someone other than you is the murderer. You can use your assassin skills such as Eagle Vision to investigate the crime scene and interrogate witnesses. This is all rather revolutionary. So what are the rest of the gameplay? Well, it's pretty similar to previous games in which you dash across rooftops and historical monuments, of which there are a ton to choose from. There's Notre Dame, where you befriend a hunchback, the Palace of Versailles, where Donald Trump would go with an animus. There are the catacombs, where you dump the bodies. And there's the Bastille, building voted most likely to be stormed 5 years running. You also work with some famous historical figures, such as Napoleon, who poses like this to hide his hidden blade. The Marquis de Sade, an author of sadistic, pedophilic BDSM erotica and precursor to the internet. Charlotte Corday, a famous French assassin who was apparently way too hard to animate. And Nostradamus, who left clues for you all around the city that lead to a great treasure. Naturally, he predicted which ones you would find first. You also kill quite a few famous people, including Marie Antoinette, King Louis XVI, Maximilien Robespierre, Jean-Paul Marat, Javert, and Frollo. One strange aspect of Unity is the fact that, despite being in France, everyone speaks with an English accent. Now, the developers claim this is because we don't need to be reminded we're in France, it's all around us. But I suspect the real reason is that they didn't want their game to sound like this.
To think, radiant flower.
I think what you are hearing is my accent.
Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelt of elderberries.
So that's it for this week's Spoiler Alert. Please tell me what you want reviewed in advance in the comments down below. And until next time, don't say I didn't warn you.